these 6 cards are of 4 meters, and the middle 6 cards are of 5 meters. The side 6 cards are of 4 meters as well. So I have added total 18 cards up till now. So what I'm going to do is make one square knot first of all with all of them. So I'm just going to show you one here. Okay, there we go. So here I've completed one square knot. So I'm gonna just finish one square knot with all of the cards. I just wanna make sure. So here I've completed 9 knots in total. Now I'm gonna again keep making square knots. So here we go. So leave 2 cards here and make another square knot. There we go. So now keep making this square knot using the 2 from here, 2 from here, and as you come at the end there will be 2 extra knots. So leave them inside and complete this line. Okay, so I completed second line. Again on this third line I'm going to leave 2 cords from this one and 2 from the last one, and then start making another line. So again here there will be 4 lines on this side and complete. Okay, knots. On the first line I made 3, 6, 9. On the second line I made 8. On the third line I made 7 knots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I made 6 lines on the fourth line, and then I'm gonna continue making it. So here I've completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So on the first line I have made 9 knots, then 8 on the second one, then 7 on the third one, and 6 on the fourth one, and 5 on the fifth one, and then 4 on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the sixth one, and then 3 on the seventh one, and then 2 on the eighth one, and 1 on the last at the ninth one. Okay, so now what am I going to do? I've taken 3 meter cord, taken 3 meter cords, and I'm adding them using a double hitch knot. So this is the middle of the cord. I'm just holding it like this, and then put one side, one end. So just hold one end, keep holding the middle part. That's it. Here there we go. So now keep adding the cards this side, also this side. So I've added some cards both sides. So both sides I've added 4, 8, 11. So I've added 11 cards both sides. 4, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've added 11 cards both sides. So what I'm going to do, make a knot. So what I've done, I made so this side cords are staying on the side anyway, so I'm gonna just tie them because we're not using them right now. Okay, so is this side. Okay, so as you can see, I made one square knot this side. I'm gonna do the same and make one square knot out of 4 cords. Okay, right. Now I'm gonna make one line on the second, one another knot on the second line, like which will be parallel to. So I'm gonna keep making one line. So I've added one more card here, and then I completed the square knot because 3 cords were left here, as we only added 11 cord in this side, and so is it this side. After adding that cord, I also completed this line. So here you can see 3 square knot brought here, and there was just one here. So from here, when I completed 3 square knot, I got them here. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cords. 3 from this side, 3 from this side, and 1 in the middle. So we had this V shape, and we completed this one. Okay. So after completing this, what am I going to do is just take one card, probably this one, not that one. Okay, take one cord and tie a double hitch knot using all these cords up till here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. Let me just show you again that I made 3 new cords, and after making these 3 new cords, I made 3 lines as well up to here. 1, 2, and 3. So these brought 3 more cords up to next to this main cord, this middle knot. Okay, and so the same I did here. So these new cords I added. So the first one brought this knot, second one brought this knot, and the third one brought this knot. Okay, so the front, now in front we have in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 knots. On the side we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if we don't include this one. If we do, then it's 9. On this side also we should have 9, including the front one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, right. And how many lines have we completed since from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in total. Right. So now I'm just going to take one of these cards from the front 7 knots. So I'm not taking the side one basically. I'm just taking this one and making a double hitch knot out of all of them. Not like we left the side one here. I'm gonna leave the side one again here, and I keep making this double hitch knot out of them like this. Right. I feel like if I'm gonna make knots with all of them, then it's gonna be difficult to manage, so I'm gonna leave one of them. So I'm going to make double hitch knot with alternate cords. Okay, as you can see, we made one knot with one cord and left one cord, then again I made knot with the one cord and then left one cord, and then I made a knot with one cord and leaving one cord here, next one, and then making a knot with the next one like this. Okay, so we're going to keep doing it up to the end. Okay, so as you can see, I've completed all of them. At the end, what am I going to do? I'm not completing this one, so this will be our last one. Okay, so here you can see I have left alternative chords, so these are down there. Okay. Now, what am I going to do? I'm just going to take these, keep them on the other side. So I'm keeping the one I have not tied, the left chords, on the outer side, so that I don't get confused while tying. Okay, so there we are. Right, I'm now leaving this one here, and then these 4 chords, and then these 4 chords, right? So okay, so if I take this chord, so if you see, I have made 4 knots here with the left chords, and I did the same this side, 4 knots, and there is 1 chord left on both side, here and here as well. So what am I going to do? I am going to take this chord, and tie this and make a line just like this one. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this time you don't have to leave any chords, because they'll be fine. So I have added 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then we have, so I feel like if I add this one, there will be 1 extra chord, because we have to add this as well, so it will be a bit unbalanced. So I'm just going to leave this one down and then make a knot out of this one. Okay, so if you see, it looks almost like whatever it's supposed to be, so it looks like the same. Okay, right, so here we have completed our second line. So while completing, as I said earlier, I am leaving the one cord up here which is down there. So I left one more cord, so I'm just taking away with these cords which I have left already, this one. Okay, so from this side, just under this one, we've taken the side cord and got it to this side, but this side, if we are tying it here, it's gonna be a bit weird, I feel, because there's not much space. So what am I going to do? I'm going to leave it inwards like this and probably tie a double knot. I'm going to leave this one which we went this side, also this one which I couldn't use. Okay, now to get a balance, and I'm starting I'm taking a cord from this side again and the side cord from the third knot. So this was first, second and third. In this line we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 and a 15. Okay, because we left this one, also the side one of that one. Okay, now because we want this line to sit under this, we have to take any cord from here, from the knot which sits under this one. So okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to keep tying up to this one. So all 3 of these. So on the third, so as you know, we left 2 cords, these 2. So there is still no, as you can see, these 2 are not joined together like on this side. So it's gonna happen with the third one. Okay, so here I'm almost there on the third one. So what am I going to do is tie a knot using this cord, these 3. Okay, so that this thing can be joined. There we go. So as you can see, it has gone until here. So we want this to go up to here. And when it goes up to here, we have no space to fit the knot with this one. So what am I going to do is leave these two, like in the last one I left these two, this and the corner one. So I'm gonna leave this again, these two, and bring them on the back. So we'll probably reduce them, but not now. Okay, so here we are, we've completed our third line. This is how it looks. Again, I'm gonna take one cord from here and then tie a fourth line to the end, just like so. On the fourth line, so these two we have left, so I'm gonna tie it up to these three. Okay, right. So on the fourth line, as you can see, I'm gonna tie these three so that this thing, because we left and there was no space, so it can be together, right? Right. So I'm going to complete these two as well, so that this line is complete. Okay. So this time what am I going to do? Okay, let me just count how many threads I have on this line. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. So I have 27 cords on the fourth line. Okay, let me just take from this side again instead. Okay, so this time I have just left the main cord, not the corner one. And I'm going to start tying a double edged knot, because I think there is a scope of making another cord just under there. Another line cord, I'm saying. Okay, now keep doing it up to here. So on the fifth line, I started from the 1, 2, 3, 4th knot, and I took the second cord, not these two. As you can see, these two are not tied, and I took it to the another cord, another knot, which is the second cord from the other, second knot from the other side. So what am I going to do is tie the fourth line cord. I'm leaving this one and the corner one, okay, because as you can see, there is no space. So it can be different. If you have a space, you can always tie it. If not, so on the last one we only used two. So one I used to tie a cord on, tie a knot on, and then another one I tied. So this time I'm just gonna use one of it, and one I had to leave because of this one. So I'll just tie this. So this one is from this, and I'm just using one of it, one from this one, and one I have already left, as you can see. Okay, so and that's how I will complete my fifth line. There we go. Okay, now I am just going to leave this main cord, or filler cord I would say, on the other side, just like others. There we go. Okay, now again I'm taking this one and making another line and going up to here. So I have started in the fourth line, and then I'm going to start at the fourth, I'm saying 1 2 3 4 5 6th line here, and then I'm going to start the seventh line like this one, and then I'll complete this. Okay, so we're gonna complete this and I'll show you how I did it. I'll take this card and go tie up to here. So we have just one knot left on both sides. So here you can see I'm completing my 6th line. On the 6th line, as you can see, we left the filler card of this 5th one, 1 2 3 4 5th one, yeah. And then it's time that I tie these 2 cords and then finish the 7th line. Okay, there we go. And again I'm gonna leave the filler cord on inside, that the 7th cord here. Okay, for the 7th one, what am I doing is just taking this one, the middle cord, one of the middle cord, and making the 7th line. There we go. So try to make it a bit tight. Okay, so keep doing and then complete up here. Complete by tying these 2, or probably 1, because every time we have left 2 cords, so I might have to leave 1 more cord here to complete, and then probably tie 1. Yeah. Okay, so here we complete 1 2 3 4 5 6 7th line. So as you remember, last time I didn't use these 2 cords, so I'm just going to show you how I finished this one. So I'm about to finish. So here we left the main filler cord on the 6th one. So on the 7th one, I'm just gonna finish by tying the cords. Here we go. I'm not saying anything about how many do I have to leave or not, because I don't know. I'll just figure out by ending it. So as I end here, I see there's no space for any probably I can make 1 line here, 2 from the 6th one, and then 2 from the 6th one, and then 2 from the 7th one. So I'm just going to take them other side. There we go. Now I am again taking this card and completing the 8th line by going up here. Okay, so there we go. Now keep making this one up to here. Okay, so here we are with the our 1 2 4 6 8th line, as you can see. So I'm just gonna finish it. Right, there we are, and this is the last one from this card. I'm finishing. Okay, so as you can see, if I tie this one, there will be probably a lot, so I'm just going to leave this and try tying this one and see how it looks. There we are. That's it. So I had to leave one of the cord and tie the other one. Okay, so now as you can see, I have a lot of space here. I'm gonna tie some cords here, just similar to this one, but first I want to get rid of these cords, which we have left, or we can say reduced up here. So here I have added 1 2 4 6 7 cords, 7 more cords, and then now I'm going to add 2 more using lurk head knot. So okay, so now what I'm going to do, every time we have used we made these lines, what we did, we took the cord from this side to this side and we left some cord, left the main cord. So this time I'm going to use the cord from this side and take it to this side. So while I'm using, I don't have to leave this one because there's a little gap, so I'm not leaving this one, I'm also tying this, and let's see how it comes. If it's like okay, then we can use this in the line. Yeah, it looks fine. So we just have to tighten it a bit so that that's it, and keep going. Keep going to the other side up to here. I finished this line, and on this side I have not tied this one on it because it doesn't fit here, as you can see, and or you probably bring it down, or probably we can fit it here. Okay, so probably leave this one to the other side. There we go. Right, now I want to take cord from this side and bring it to the other side. Right, so yeah, just make another line. So this one is our 1 2 4 6 8 9 10. It's our 10th line on my key. So here we have completed 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. So I've completed 13 lines, and after this knot one, after completing this knot one, what I did, with the new cords, I took the filler cord from alternative side. So one time I took from this side, and then the first time, like this was the first one, so this time I took from this side and then I left this side. As you can see here, it is left this side. Okay, and then I took from this side and left other side. It's here. And then I took from this side and left this side, which is here. Then I took from this side and left this side, which is here. And then I took from that side, and I'm just going to leave it inwards like this. That side, and then I'm making another one. So when I'm leaving, I'm not using these knots, these cords. I'm not using them because it's not going to be fit in here. Okay, so here we go. We're starting another line. So keep knotting, and I'll see you with this side. So here I've tied up to all the cords, and you can see there is not much space to tie knot with the 3 of the cord. As you can see, three cords are left, so I'm gonna just leave one cord. So I'm leaving this one inside and tying with this one. So if at any place if it happens, you can always leave one towards inside. Okay, so here we are, and I'm gonna just bring it inside as I did for all the cords, and take one cord from here, another one, to make another line. Right, so here we're starting another line. and this I will take to other side. And if I had to leave any cord like this side, I had to, because it's the ring is getting shorter, and we can't fit all the cords, right? So we have to this. So keep doing this. So here I'm completing this line, and as you can see there's a very little space, so I might have to leave 2 cords. So let's make it. Okay, so as you can see there's just less one space, so I'm just gonna leave this on the back. Also, you can see that there's, so I just have to bring it little down the next cord so that I can, oh, probably I'll be able to make one knot, so I'm not leaving any cord, simply. Okay, there we go. So what I'm doing is making a knot out of on this. There we go. So I didn't have to leave the cord, just made a knot out of it on there. Okay, now I'm taking another one to make another line. So we are on to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We're on to 16th line. So here I am completing the 16th cord. So what am I doing is leaving one cord. As you can see there is no space, so this one, it cannot be tied on this, so I'm just leaving both of them, and then I'm taking another cord to make another line. Okay, there we go. And same, keep knotting on the other side, and we will leave this cord on the other side and start making another one. You can see I have 2 more cords which I tied as there, which I tied as lurk head knots. So I feel like I don't need the other one, so I'm just gonna, or probably I will just tie this one here. Just to complete. I'll probably do one more. So here we go. I'm making one more line. So when I'm making another line, I am not going to have a space to leave the first chord, as you can see. So I'm just leaving this other to outside, not outside, inside, and then start making another line. This will be our 20th line. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. This will be our 19th line, so this one was 18. Okay, and now keep making this to other side. So here on the 19th one again, I can see that these two are too close in the middle. So what am I going to do? Just leave this one like I left on the 16th one and tie with the other one. The one we have left, we have not cut them because we're going to use them at the end. So as I complete this one, I don't have to leave any cord here, because what am I going to do? I'm just gonna tie a knot on this ring using it, because there's always a space gap left, so to fill that it's better I tie this. Okay. And we don't really need them here. Okay, so these many cords are left. So use the lurk head knot one and keep them on the side. Do this. Okay, and make a double hitch knot out of them with each to cover this. We added 2 cords with it using double hitch lurk head knot, so I'm just making two cords on both sides, so one side and then this. So what am I going to do? I'm just taking 2 out and keeping one on each side like this thing. So from both sides, what I'm doing is what I have done, I have left 6 cord from both sides, as you can see, 6. Okay, now I am just simply making we did earlier, and start making line. Now I'm just bringing it to the, so I'll probably don't need this one, so I'm just gonna take this out basically. So again, what I'll do, I'll just take this to other side and keep knotting. Okay, so what I'm doing is, as you can see, I've completed the second line from this side to other, but I still have another cord which was here. Okay, so after this I'm just gonna bring it to inside to complete it. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'm just taking 4 cords from here and bringing it from here. So there we go. So I just brought them outside. Okay, to here. I'm gonna take 2 more and get them out here. To reduce these cords, so what am I doing is taking the new cord, which I was, the another cord which was here, and making it another line, and this line we are going to reduce the cords. So once you're done, hold those together and tie a knot with both of them. There we go. Now I'm going to cut one of them and tie a knot with the, by holding next one. There we go. So what I'm doing, I'm now holding 3 of them and making a knot with the next up here. Right, I'm gonna cut 2 of these like this and take, now hold these 2 and complete the other knot. Here we are. Now I am just going to bring it inside like this, and this one. Okay, and I'm going to cut this one at least. And tie a double hitch knot here. Right, once you're done, what you can do is tie double knot hitch knot using the ring and the thread, which is like this. Now cut this and tie a knot with this last one. And now I'm going to do inside whatever needed with the leftover cords. Okay, so now we have to start. Let me just tie all these side cords on the side and start making the nose. Okay, so here we are, and let me just count how many cords do I have. So I remembered I left 2 cords at the end, which also I'm going to use in this. So these ones, 2, 4, 6 and 2 inside, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 and 22. So I have total 22 cords in here, and from the back side I took, okay, I have 21 it seems, because from the back side I took 5 out. There we go. And now to make this I need a cord which I will start tying. So first I will start from here like this. Okay, so now I have taken a 1.5 meter cord, which I'm going to just spin down here like this. So leave probably 2 to 3 inches and just spin down like this. And first I'm going to tie these 5 cords which I took from the back. Don't do it so tightly, because don't pull it basically, this cord. Okay, so when I'm tying, I find I don't really need these 2 which I left at the end, so I'm just going to keep them inside in case I need it later. So I'll just add them, because some of the my cords are getting shorter, so I'll add those inside from. So I'm just bringing it inside and then tying the rest of the cords. Okay, now you can always tie it inside or bring it inside. I'll just go get it inside and just use crochet hook to fix it. And now keep making the circle. There we go. I feel like I don't need these ones, so I'm just gonna take them away, just cut them for now, and probably use a crochet hook to fix them. And now it's quite big, so after completing this one I am going to reduce some cords. So let me just complete this and start reducing. So I'm just gonna complete this, and as you know, we started from this place, So we will finish our fourth line up here.